The rain never stopped. For 3 days straight, it hammered my roof like 1,000 angry fists. By the time it finally let up, the creek behind my house had become a raging river, swallowing the bridge and cutting me off from the rest of the world. That's when I saw it. A flicker of movement in the distance across the flooded fields. My neighbor, Old Man Hank, never left his rickety farmhouse, but there he was, hunched over, feeding something big, something alive, in a cage. Curiosity gnawed at me. I grabbed my old binoculars and squinted through the rain-streaked glass. My jaw dropped. It wasn't a cow or a pig like I expected. It was a lion. A full-grown, majestic lion pacing in a makeshift enclosure. Panic surged through me. Hank couldn't possibly have a lion, not out here, not in Tennessee. But before I could even think of calling the cops, the ground rumbled. The floodwaters, swollen with debris, had breached the old dam upstream. A wall of water churning with trees and rooftops was bearing down on us. I scrambled back into my house, heart hammering. The roar of the flood filled the air, drowning out everything else. Then I heard it again, a guttural scream that sent shivers down my spine. It was the lion, panicking in its cage as the water rose around it. My mind raced. I couldn't leave the lion to drown, but it was insane to go out there. But Hank was still out there too. What if he needed help? Just as the decision was about to tear me apart, the roof caved in. A huge piece of debris, ripped from the bridge, smashed through my living room. I barely dodged the falling timber, my ears ringing. Through the gaping hole in the roof, I saw Hank, clinging to a tree branch, his face contorted in terror. He was swept away by the current, disappearing into the swirling brown water. And then I saw it. The lion's cage dislodged by the debris, bobbing precariously in the flood. The cage door swung open, revealing the magnificent beast, its eyes wide with fear. For a moment, our eyes met. I swear, I saw something in those golden eyes, not just fear, but understanding. A silent plea for help. The current swept the cage past my house, closer and closer. I knew what I had to do. Without a second thought, I grabbed a rope, clambered out the broken window, and plunged into the raging water. The current dragged at me, pulling me under, but I fought my way towards the cage. Reaching it, I managed to snag the rope around a broken bar. The lion, realizing I was trying to help, stopped thrashing. With all my strength, I pulled, dragging the cage towards my house. The water was rising, the house filling up fast. But I kept pulling, adrenaline coursing through my veins. Finally, the cage bumped against the side of the house. I clambered up, pulling the lion behind me. We crashed through the window, landing on the flooded floor. The lion, soaked and shivering, looked at me with gratitude. We huddled together on the highest point of the house, the water rising around us. The roar of the flood filled the air, but inside there was a strange sense of peace. Now like and share or this will happen to you.